moving on to my review for One Battle After Another. Phil, I watched it.
There we
When
go.
did the movie come out initially?
This came out, I think
September?
I think it was September. Yeah.
October?
was
September? That sounds right, Tyler? I feel like that was a good... Yeah,
It's gotta be
regardless.
September.
I watched that movie in the way that all filmmakers intended it to be watched. On my phone, on an airplane, with my AirPods in. Exactly how it was made to be seen. Oh, and then I watched the rest of it on my bed with my laptop in the dark. Exactly how it was meant to be watched on the medium-sized screen, all right? And I'm going to give it... Ooh, I don't know. Oh, damn it. I should have thought about this before. Okay, so when I watched it, I was between... Here, maybe we'll talk about it. I'll figure this
Talk
number
through your
out.
process.
I was between a 7 and an 8.
Yeah.
And here's why. I think the movie is great. I think the movie... I understand why people regard it as an all-timer.
Yeah.
I think it has great commentaries on a lot of the controversies that we're experiencing today.
Yeah.
And even experiencing like 5-10 years ago. I think the movie is well performed. I think DiCaprio kills it. I think the action scenes, like the little bit more of like the more intense action scenes, there isn't like crazy action or anything, but like scenes where he's running or like people are getting shot, whatever, were pretty cool. I think the cinematography was great. I think the movie has a lot of great stuff, and I think it has a lot of great conversations on things.
Yeah.
I just don't see a world where this movie beats Sinners for Best Picture. Because, like, you have One Battle After Another, which is an incredibly strong movie, and then you have a movie like Sinners, which I, like, wholeheartedly think is, like, an all-timer. I think they're both creative in their own right.
Yeah.
They're both doing something different. I think One Battle After Another is a film, while I think Sinners is like a freaking world. Like they're building something. Like that's something that's so interesting, so deep, so unique. One Battle After Another is just trying to capture what's happening in the world today. Sinners is a commentary on things happening in the world today while also like having its own lore. And I just think that was more interesting. I think that was more like forward pushing. I feel like it was more interesting. While I think One Battle After Another was great, it just didn't do a whole lot for me. Where I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is cool. Not my favorite thing ever.
Got you.
Yeah.
Did you have any scenes in One Battle After Another that really impressed you or really was like,
I love
that was pretty cool?
I love the scene. Dude, you know what's bad? This movie played off as a comedy for me a lot, actually. I think some of the scenes, I'm like, dude, I know this is supposed to be like a commentary on how like actual people are, like racists are. Like, dude, this is so funny. Like, why do people think like this? Like, this is crazy. The scene with all the like the white dudes hanging out, like the Hail St. Nicholas, those people,
the Christmas
and they're
Adventures
talking,
Club or
and I'm
something?
like, is this real? Is this like, do people actually talk like this? Is this serious? And I know people do, but I was just like, this is crazy. Like, this is so funny. And I was laughing a lot. I'm like, this is freaking weird. Those scenes were good. And I really liked them, actually. I thought they were hilarious. I really liked the scene with DiCaprio when he's on the phone. That scene was great, actually. That
was funny. I'll give him that.
Don't remember. Look, man, I'm going to level with you. I'm on so many drugs right now. I'm freaking all over the place. Just tell me the code, please. Look, man, I can't do that. I'm sorry. And he's like, give me the other guy on the phone. And then the other guy comes out, he gets it. That was a great scene. I love that scene a lot. And then I really like the stuff with the daughter at the end. I thought that was also really good. I like where her story goes at the end. I thought it was really interesting how she kind of basically takes on like what her mother was doing too, but to a less extreme sense. She's like doing like the peaceful thing where they're going to like protest and stuff, but she's not going out and freaking exploding things. Yeah. You know? And I just thought that was really cool. It was a well-developed movie. Again, very solid movie. It plays out perfectly. It's really strongly written. It just didn't do a whole lot for me.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Oh, it does. It does, because I pretty much felt the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just shook, because low-key I thought you would be a little bit more higher on the movie. So you kind of feeling the same way I did is like, okay, all right, I feel a little bit normal.
You're valid.
Feel a little bit
you're
normal.
valid. You're
'Cause
valid.
at first when I watched the movie, I was kind of like, like, it was good, but I kind of feel like there are other movies that are better.
Yeah.
But one thing I was talking to a friend about earlier was that for the Best Picture nomination in this year's Oscars, it kind of does encapsulate like wholly what's going on. Like, and I like what you said, that it talks about what stuff happened in the past, maybe 5 or 10 years ago, but it also does capture what's happening today, which is why I can see like it winning for being a period piece today.
Yeah, for sure. Like it represents 2025.
Yeah, which is why it's like I'm fighting with it, because like me wholeheartedly, I'm like either Sinners or Swindless needs to win Best Picture, but like on the guidelines for Best Picture, is it technically a movie that is like it's encapsulating something? I'm having a hard time like putting the word together. It's like it's encapsulating something of today, but also it's doing that in a very good way. It's executed very good.
It's strong.
So would that still be like meeting the guidelines to win Best Picture?
I think it warranted a nomination because of what it is, but I think Sinners is doing that same thing, but better. Mm-hmm. And I know I probably maybe at the end of the day, like they're talking about very important issues. Mm-hmm. I just like the way Sinners presents those issues more than I think One Battle After Another does. Again, they both go for two different things. Mm-hmm. One's a lot more realistic, while the other one is a little bit more like supernatural.
Yeah.
But I just think Sinners is a better movie even still. Like I walked out of Sinners and I was like, dude, holy crap, I watched an all-timer. Like this is an insane movie. I don't think I gave it a 10, but I was like, this is as close to a 10 as I can give a 9. Like a movie a 9. This, I was like, okay, I'm landing between a 7 or 8, but I can acknowledge that it's an Oscar Best Picture nominated movie for sure.
How did you feel about the beginning of the movie? Like the beginning sequences?
Dude, I was watching that movie and I think the plane was kind of loud and I was getting kind of I didn't get confused. There was just little like warning here. The guy got a boner and I was like, what the heck is happening? Did I miss something? So I skipped back and I was like, oh no, I'm following. Okay, let's keep going. Like, I thought the opening scene was really good. And then that happened. I was like, what? Like, this is weird. And then it kept going. Still, great opening scene. It was awesome. That was just a weird shock to me. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of me when I did get to that point, but I was still going along with it because I'm like, I wonder where this is going to lead. And where it did lead was like a lot of complications. But I did want to ask, like, do you feel like, because that part, I thought, everything that was happening in that movie was pretty necessary. Like, it flowed really well. But do you feel like that worked with the movie still? Like, that whole...
I think it made sense in the context of that character and, like, how he's trying to be the kind of guy that's, like...
Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw.
Colonel Stephen's literally... Lockjaw, yes. Colonel Lockjaw wants to be, like, this hardcore, like, white, like, like, we gotta keep that American pride, whatever. But he's attracted to black women, and that's important for his character moving forward because it like affects the events of the story fairly heavily. It makes him a lot more involved too. I think that was important. I was just really caught off guard because I didn't know the movie was gonna do that. And I was
that caught me off guard too.
Oh, he's not just a racist. He's not just a racist. Quite the opposite, actually.
He's a struggling racist.
Yeah.
Real quick, if I could ask one more question.
Yeah.
What did you think about Leonardo DiCaprio's character Bob?
Oh, I loved him. So funny.
What exactly did you?
This is important. I haven't watched a lot of DiCaprio movies actually. Come to think of it, I don't know if I've ever seen a DiCaprio movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
It's no problem.
I don't know if I ever have. I got some homework to do. I don't think I've ever seen one of his. Yes, I've seen The Great Gatsby.
There you go.
That's the one I've seen. I haven't seen much of him. And I've always been, and I've seen clips of Wolf on Wall Street. Like I've seen clips of him around. I know he's a good actor. He's so good in this movie. He's just, there's a weird thing about him where I'm just like, dude, this guy is so funny. Like he is hilarious actually. Again, that scene with him on the phone, it's like he's crying and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, this guy's funny. Like I really like him. He plays a really good crackhead, I feel like. He plays a really good nut. I feel like he's kind of awesome. And I really liked his character in this movie. He was actually the main reason why I was watching it, actually. I liked his performance a lot. He kind of kept me engaged a lot of the times. But yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
I wasn't in love with him in the movie. I was more focused on like what was building through. But I just, like, compared to all the other stuff I've seen Leonardo DiCaprio in, I wasn't really drawn to him as Bob. Do I get his character? Pretty much, but do I think this is the best he's ever done? Not really. But I did like him in the context of this movie, but I didn't feel like he was a main character to me, if that made sense.
Yeah, that's
I feel
fair.
like there were other characters.
There was also a lot going on, too. So
Yeah.
that's fair. There's a lot
Yeah.
more stuff they were focusing on. So that's valid.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that just to like put it out there. If you were like, oh, like maybe I just wasn't.
Yeah, no, I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
He was the like a sort of him and Lockjaw. I really liked the Colonel too.
Lockjaw was very impressed with me. Same with Sensei Sergio, played by Benicio del Toro.
Yes. He was. Yeah, great performances all around. Great movie. I just again, it didn't stick with me super hard.
Yeah.
It didn't resonate with me like that strongly. Needless to say, I hope Sinners wins Best Picture. Not to make this a Sinners conversation. This movie's incredible, but I just really think Sinners should win Best Picture.
That's no problem. I just wanted.
I'm up there with Christopher Nolan right now, being like, yeah, this is the movie.
I'm there too.
Yeah.
And Twinless, I'm just gonna put it out there. I know it's probably not gonna
Off
get
to
it,
the side, you're
but I'm just saying Twinless.
And
Put it
I'm
up.
in the crowd, like, yeah, Phil, you're right.
I need Twinless to be up there, bro. I need it to be up there. I'm sorry. I know I say it every episode, but I need it to.